All right, so here we go. The question is number 40. So we're looking for, if you push a laundry basket, is it a laundry basket? Box of clothes, laundry basket, I don't know what the box of clothes. Force applied is 115 newtons, yeah. 80 Newton box of clothes. So there's 80 newtons. So let's just treat this like chapter 4 and solve everything. So F of G is equal to 80 newtons. F of G of Y over here is 80 times the cosine, seriously? Cosine of what was the angle? 30 degrees. F of G of X, 80 times the sine of 30 degrees. And since this is opposing F of N is equal to F of G of Y, and then F of K is coefficient of kinetic friction times F of N. Let's put some numbers to this thing. So 80, what was the cosine of 30? 69.28. 80 times the sine of 30 is 40. F of G of Y is 69.28. This is coefficient of friction. What did they give us? 0.22 times of F of N is 69.28 times 0.22. So F of K is equal to 15.24. All right, so that's all my forces. So let's think about our equation for a second. So you have change in kinetic energy is equal to sum of the forces times distance. Okay, we can do that. So force applied in the X minus F of K minus F of G of X. That makes it, that's all together times the distance. That's fairly simple. So force applied is 115 minus F of K, which we found was 15, and then F of G of X, which is 40, times the distance, which was 20 meters. So let's try it. 115 minus 15.24 minus 40. 59.76 times 20. Change in kinetic energy equals 1195.2. You should probably round that, I would imagine. So does that answer the question? Calculate the change in kinetic energy. Change in kinetic energy. If we assume we started at 0, that's how much kinetic energy it changed. Whooped. Again, I ran off the page. So again, we said kinetic energy equals force times distance. The force is the sum of all the forces times the distance it went. And the only reason we don't need the angle here is because we put everything on the plane of the incline. So that's our incline, and that's our energy. So, hope that makes sense. Again, ask questions. There's a ton of questions to be had. Hopefully I'm answering them, but I know I'm missing some. So please ask.